Hello everyone, welcome to a quick trade recap. I took a trade yesterday on pound dollar. So I just want to take you through a quick recap on what my thinking was, and actually took two trades. One was a loss and one was a win. And I'll tell you, I'm gonna go through the loss first, and then I'll do the winning trade first. So if you saw my watch list video that I put up on Sunday, I was obviously the market was trading over here, and I said in the video, for me to go short, I'll need price to come into this value area and then close below this inflection point. So let me just zoom in so you get a clearer picture, right? So this was my initial thinking, because when the market was trading on Sunday, the price was in this zone over here. So I said, for me, in order to go short, because we're at the bottom of the structure, I need a bit of a pullback into this value area. So the market did that, tried to go almost to the you guys might call it order blocks, I call it value area, and it was held up at the low of this structure, at the break of structure. So price was held up here. So we had a bit of a wick above the structure and we closed below. So what I was looking for I was looking for price to close below the inflection point. So if I move, let me move this out the way quickly. So I was waiting for price to close below this inflection point, and then I'll go short at this point. So we did that. We had a 4-hour closure below this inflection point, right? So that was my thinking. So I took the trade as soon as the 4-hour closed below this inflection point at the 50% of this candle, this red candle that closed below this area. So I took a trade here at the 50%, but the trade idea was there, but my stop loss was a bit too tight. So I took it at the 50% of this candle, and I got wicked before the market started to move down. So I got wicked out here for 1% loss. Obviously, if I put my stop loss here, it would have been okay. Right, but it was a bit tighter, so I got wicked out here. But because the trade idea was still there, I was obviously, bear in mind, it's not a cleanest market structure. The reason why I traded pound, because of it had a longer to run, so I was just playing the range, right? So if you look at this range over here, this is the high and this is the low of the range over here, right? So there's a longer run, whereas euro dollar was already at the bottom of the range. So that's why I was looking at pound. So the market structures, the price action is not that clean, but I believe that the price was still going to move down. So I waited a bit after I got taken out on Monday, right? I waited a bit, so I waited for Tuesday. So the market started to show its signs a bit that it wants to go down because of the trade ideas there. Our target is the low of the range. So I took another entry on a Tuesday. I didn't re-enter immediately. Let me just move this out the way. I took another entry here on Tuesday. I'll show you in the lower time frame on why I took it there. So if I go on the 15-minute, so you can clearly see price is starting to show that it's starting to drop a bit, even though it's not as clean. And then when this volume came in, this volume candle came in, that's where I took the trade, was because I had my range set. Like if you look here, this is the corrective structure here, right? So as soon as we blasted through this corrective structure, I put an entry here at the retest of the range, right? And I was just playing the range. I was just targeting the low of the range, which is here, right? So I held it overnight and it hit TP this morning. So that's why I was not dejected after I took a loss, but because I knew the trade idea was there. So I just waited for price to show me its hand. And then we had, after this, obviously we had a longer corrective structure. throughout Monday, and then Tuesday, London, we saw this candle, so that's why I took the trade, and then just held it overnight to the low of the structure of the range. So I was just playing the range, 1% loss for 3% gains from up 2%, so which is not bad. So I didn't it was I just followed through with my plan. I knew what my plan was, so I just followed through with the plan, and yeah, and that's how the trade played out. So that was my pound-dollar trade. This is the only trade I have so far for the week. I'll update you guys if there's any more trades. Thank you.